Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, November 24. And each morning's getting a little cooler. I don't know what it is. It feels like it's in the low 40s at least. Jan Akins, good morning to you. Janisa, good morning. Jim and Kathy, welcome to you this morning. Yeah, the hillside is white and frosty, and yeah, it's a few degrees colder today than it was yesterday. Sierra Para, welcome this morning. There's my mom. Good morning to you. Helen Lansing, good morning. Daryl and Suzanne, good to see you. Mike and Joe Stromberg, good morning to you. I am in Psalm 54 this morning. Psalm 54. I'm just going to cherry pick a couple of different verses out of this psalm for today's live stream, and also while we're kind of waiting for people to come in to the live stream, let's see. Sarah, Joan, Jake, and Josh are all watching this morning from the Para household. Welcome. Jonathan Cassis, good morning to you. Welcome, everybody. No Gracie, though, this morning, huh? Yeah. I'm glad she made it home safe, and you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving as all being together as a family there in the Para house. Speaking of Thanksgiving, tomorrow I'm taking a day off. Thanksgiving Day, I'm thankful for the liberty to take off from this morning live stream. So if you're going to look for it tomorrow, I'm not going to be here. Marcy, good morning to you. Karen Lowe. So taking tomorrow off. I'm taking a dose of my own medicine that I always tell other people to live a boundaried life. Richard Van Allen, good morning. So as much as I have been known to do, to do my live stream while on vacation, all those things. Tomorrow I'm not going to do it. So today's lesson from Psalm 54 kind of ties into Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I'm going to read some verses. I'll read verses 1 and 2 of Psalm 54, which says, "O God, save me by your name and vindicate me by your might." Oftentimes the psalmist is writing from a place of deficit, of need. He's in trouble. Enemies are surrounding him. There's someone betraying him. Whatever that looks like. The person he cries out to all the time, consistently, and writes these songs not just for his own sake, but for the sake of those who will read them, who will sing them, who will meditate on them. Sandy Richter, who's a great Bible teacher, she has said, she's taught lots of things that I've heard on the Psalms. She says much of the Bible speaks to us, whereas Psalms speak for us. And it's not a quote from her. It's actually, she's quoting, I think, Athanasius, somebody else. But anyway, that's why I heard it. And so I really resonate with that. The Psalms speak for us. They really resonate with what life feels like and how we process things. And so here the psalmist is in a spot where he is crying out to God for us to also, follow suit. And every day, now I'm not in a place of deficit today. In other words, I don't have some looming thing or whatever. But this psalm still spoke to me. So I'm gonna cherry pick a couple of verses out of here because this next verse 4 that I'm going to read, is kind of become the theme of today's message. It says, "Behold, God is my helper. The Lord is the upholder of my life." And that really becomes the central truth of the psalm. So anytime the psalmist cries out for any reason, he's crying out to God because God is our helper. He says, "The Lord is the upholder of my life." So this is an interesting word to describe God as our helper. It really draws attention to the free will of man, if I can say it that way. But God puts a lot on our plate that we need to make decisions about, and that we need to endure, and that we, whatever our experiences are, they're for our good, they're for our growth, the good things, the bad things, and we're experiencing life. But God is always there upholding our life. So it's this idea that God has come alongside us continually to make sure that we have everything we need for today, and everything we need for tomorrow and the next day. Whatever challenge rises up before us, God is right there upholding us so that we can meet the challenge with His help. Jesus said it in a way that is a little bit different. He says, "Abide in me and I in you, for apart from me you can do nothing." You can't meet the challenges of life without God, not adequately, not in the way that God calls us to. We don't have to do this alone, right? Just go into survival mode and so on. God is there to sustain us. God is there to help us all along the way. He is our strong helper. Now, think about who God is in this context. God is the originator of all things. He's the creator God. He speaks and everything happens, right? We couldn't have breath or a beating heart apart from God willing it to be so. All of the creation that we see, the planets, the seasons, the order of all things are all created by God and sustained by God. They're created by Him and they're created for Him. And so when we say, I have whatever challenge is in front of me, or I have just the experience of life that I'm experiencing day in and day out, I have the very creator and sustainer of all things who says, "Hey, I've got this. I'll be right there with you. I am your helper." Those are powerful words. And then I want to reflect on verse 6. It says, "With a free will offering I will sacrifice to you. I will give thanks to your name, O Lord, for it is good." The name of the Lord is good. The name, the character, everything the name of God represents is good. So I will give a free will offering. Now there's many sacrifices in the Old Testament prescribed by the law. And we are obligated, or not we, the Jews were obligated to make these sacrifices in the Old Testament, the sacrifice of atonement, and various ways of doing these things that God demands with regard to maintaining a right relationship with Him. But the free will offering is one that anybody could do anytime. It's not the 10%, right? The 10% is the tithe of the Old Testament is required of us. That's one of the required sacrifices. So 10% of everything that we grow and our livestock and everything has to be offered to the Lord. That's how the Levites, the priests, survived. That's what they ate, is the grain and the meat that was brought as the tithe. And so it was just the bottom line. This is what we are obligated to give. But the free will offering is one on top of that. It's like, beyond the tithe, beyond my, atonement, burnt offerings, all that. I'm just going to come because I'm stoked to love God. I mean, God is so good. He's my helper. He's my sustainer. He's going to deliver me. He's going to enable me to do everything He's called me to do. Peter says we have been given everything we need for life and godliness. And so this free will offering is something that we come and express whenever the mood strikes us. This is actually what is expressed in our New Testament offering of worship and praise, and we call it our tithe even when we give our money to the work of the Lord. But even nowhere in the New Testament are we required to tithe, right? That's a principle of the Old Testament. All of our offerings, our worship, our praise, our service, our money that we give to God are all considered free will offerings. It's because God has done so much for us that we are compelled to openly and freely give Him our worship, give Him our praise, give Him the finances that we recognize He is my sustainer. He is the one who's given me all of these things in the first place. So I have been given so much by God that I will freely offer these things back to Him. So oftentimes even the money that we give, at the minimum is 10%. It goes way beyond that in many cases, or less than that. I mean, given your life circumstance, whatever it is, it's all free will that we offer to God. God is our helper. He is our sustainer. He is the one to whom we can run to when times of trouble, and He is the one certainly we give thanks because He has delivered us. He has brought about any blessing that we perceive. We can find its source in God, and so we give thanks. We give thanks freely. So this weekend, as we approach Thanksgiving, of course, it's a natural time for us to stop and reflect on all of the good things God has given us, that He is our helper. He's there every moment of every day to give us everything we need for life and godliness. Offer Him a free will offering today. Give thanks today. Tell somebody else how good God is and why specifically you can say that in your life. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy it with family. Enjoy it with friends if you're having a Friendsgiving. Our oldest, Morgan, is having a Friendsgiving this year. She's not able to join us on Thanksgiving. We're sad, but we'll see her at Christmas. And bless you all today. Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, and we'll see you on Sunday, if not right back here in the live stream on Monday morning. God bless.